Hello, I'm Jonathan Petters, Assistant Director of Data Management and Curation Services in Virginia Tech's University Libraries and a Data Curation Network representative. I'm joined by Wanda Marsolek, Engineering Liaison and Data Curation Librarian in the University of Minnesota Libraries and a Data Curation Network Curator. Here we will update you, the RDAP community, on two happenings within the Data Curation Network this year. First, a bit of background for those of you unfamiliar with the network. The Data Curation Network, or DCN, is a consortium of US-based data curation services groups to share expertise. The current vision of the DCN is to create and openly share data curation procedures and best practices, and support training and development opportunities for an emerging data curator professional community. The Data Curation Network also aims to be a sustainable entity that continues to grow. To this end, it is currently planning a transition from grant funding to a membership model, and DCN partner institutions have already begun committing funds. Coming with this transition to funding through membership is an opportunity for other institutions and maybe individuals to participate in and join the DCN. This means all of you and your institutions. There have been active discussions about what different tiers of membership will entail, and these discussions are ongoing. That said, the current iteration of this membership model, as made public in late January, is as shown here. This shows proposed tiers of membership from a top tier of DCN partner to a lower tier where DCN curators present to and provide guidance on data curation activities to an institution or organization. Note that the middle tier here in the middle, tier 2, is quite hand-wavy and is still in discussion. And as can be seen in the last entry, prospective sponsors of data curation network activities will not be turned away. If you are interested in participating, would like to hear more about how you might participate and contribute to the DCN, or have input to share in the DCN and its plans, please contact us through this form at this URL here at the top, or you can reach out to any one of the DCN team representatives, including me, directly. The representatives are listed at the second URL. These will both be shared with you with our slides and script. Wanda will now talk about one of the many initiatives the DCN community is undergoing regarding racial justice. Wanda.
Thank you, John. I'm going to brief you all about how this initiative came about and how we're moving it forward. At last July's All Hands meeting, one of the sessions of focus was racial justice in the DCN. The session provided an opportunity for all attendees to submit action-based suggestions on how the DCN can support racial justice through our work, which includes curation, education, primer creation, and community building. One of the questions asked was, what are 10 actions that you would like the DCN to take in support of racial justice as a network of people and in our curation work? The group came up with a long list. Long lists are common in DEI work, and we didn't want the list to be the end of the work. So organizing the list into themes helped show us how to move forward. With the themes in mind, we then asked attendees the question, I would be most interested in participating in the following ways to continue DEI work. 48% were interested in a facilitated workshop, and that is what we're currently focusing on. A smaller working group reached out to facilitators. After a very brief request for proposal and using a rubric, we selected an external facilitator. The small group continued to pre-plan with the facilitator for a larger facilitated workshop with all of the DCN members. That resulted in 2 of the same workshops to allow for better participation and takeaways. With the workshop being facilitated by someone who is not affiliated with any of the current institutions, there will be room for tough questions to be asked and tough conversations. With the help of the facilitator, we hope to develop a path together for the DCN and as individuals at our home institutions to look past our own individual racism and work on breaking down structural and institutional racism by supplementing our existing practices of curated and fair steps with FATE is just one step on the path. All this takes time, and we hope to be able to share more with you next year. Many groups and organizations are doing similar work. Sharing how we came to these steps could be helpful to others.
All right. Thank you very much, and we look forward to any questions you might have. Thank you.